Aloha, George Krischke here with Honolulu High Five. If you own a condo or a home and live in it as your primary residence in Honolulu County, that is the island of Oahu, then you will need to claim your home exemption. That is a tax break that will save you thousands of dollars. You need to file by September 30th. That is the tax filing deadline in order to have the tax break take effect starting next fiscal year, which starts July 1st. Here we will discuss who is eligible, are you eligible, how much can you save, and how to file, how to claim your home exemption. So who is eligible? To claim your home exemption, you will need to own and live and occupy, I should say, and occupy your Honolulu property with the intent to live in it as your primary residence. Let me say it again. You need to occupy the property with the intent to live in it as your primary residence. By the way, you can only have one primary residence and claim only one home exemption. And what constitutes your primary residence? You may have to show proof that you live there for at least 270 days per year, 270 calendar days per year, or evidence could be that your voter registration shows this property address, or your state or federal tax income tax return shows this address. You also need to be a legal resident in Honolulu County, and you need to be 18 years of age. And if you do qualify, how much can you save? Well, if you claim your home exemption in time by the deadline, which is September 30th, if you file your exemption by September 30th, you get a regular home exemption of $80,000, or if you're 65 years of age by June 30th, prior to the filing deadline, then you get a $120,000 home exemption. What does it mean? Let's say you're 65 years of age by June 30th, you file by September 30th, and let's say you own a property that you occupy that is assessed at $900,000. You get a $120,000 home exemption that drops the $900,000 tax assessed value to $780,000 net assessed value. You only get taxed on the $780,000 net assessed value. That saves you about $420 per year. Not too shabby, but the real savings kick in if you understand that there's actually three different property tax rates. The regular property tax rate is $3.50 per $1,000 assessed value. By the way, that is the lowest property tax rate in the nation. If you own a property that's assessed at $1 million or above, and you do not claim a home exemption, you get taxed $6 per $1,000 assessed value. If you own a property in Honolulu that is zoned a resort, hotel or resort, that could be a condotel, and you do not claim a home exemption, then you get taxed $12.90 per $1,000 assessed value. So here's the key now. If you occupy the property and you qualify to claim the home exemption, not only do you get a break of $80,000 or $120,000, but your property tax rate drops down to $3.50 per $1,000 assessed value. Let me give you an example. Let's say you bought a Trump Tower Waikiki or a Ritz-Carlton unit or another condotel at the Ilikai or something. Assessed value is $2 million. Very nice property. You occupy the property and live in it as your primary residence. You file a home exemption by September 30th. On July 1st next year, you get, and let's say you're 65 years of age, you get a $120,000 exemption, and your property tax rate drops down to $3.50. That will translate into savings of $19,570 per year. That is huge if you're eligible to claim the exemption. You want to know how to file the exemption, so follow this link right here and download Form P3. It looks like this. You complete the top section, parcel ID, Must be 12 digits. If you have 13 digits, drop the first digit, which is number 1, which stands for the island of Oahu. Drop the number 1. It should be 12 digits, no spaces, with all the zeros in between. Complete your name, social security number, date of birth. Remember, if you're 65 years of age, you get a $120,000 home exemption. Add a photocopy of your picture ID as proof of age and put it in the envelope when you send in the form. Complete the rest, parcel address. A couple of questions here. I am a legal resident of Honolulu County. Do you have a home exemption anywhere else? Yes or no? Remember, you can only claim one home exemption. Answer this one correctly. And the mailing address is on the form. Make a photocopy before you mail it in, and put another photocopy in the envelope together with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and you will get a copy back once it's approved. And that is the tip of the day. Thanks for watching. Click like, share, and comment below. Until next time, aloha.